Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new here. So if you are new here, my channel is basically a diary for Tahlia. So days that we go on, I like to vlog just so Tahlia has that memory when she's older, she can look back on this. I will also do other little content things for you guys, but yeah. So anyway, today we are going to a show that is, I think it's quite big around where I live. It's, what day is today? Wednesday. So it's on a weekday every year, so I mean it must be good because people have to book days off for this. And Chris is coming with us today and he has had to get time off work, so it must be a good show. Last year we went, and I will try and insert a little picture, but Tahlia was a little baby. She was a month old. She's 13 months, well, yesterday. So yeah, she's got a bit more character to her now, so I thought this would be a really good time to go because I feel like where she's like getting into everything, I feel like she's going to enjoy it. I am like running a little bit late, which I'm really annoyed about because I was like, we're going to leave at 8:30. We're going to leave at 8:30. Let me tell you, it is 10 o'clock now. We're going to be there by 10:24 apparently. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I feel like I could just keep talking while I'm waiting for Chris. I will see you guys when we get there. So at this point, I feel like it's better just to do a little voiceover of what's happening than to just hear me and Chris basically talk crap. But I will probably include little parts, but yeah, not a lot. So this was literally just us walking in and our view. So there was horses all around. And then once we had a little quick look at them, we just went down to the opposite end and started from there. Every time we saw an animal, I would try and get Tahlia to mimic it, but she wouldn't quite get in it. Horses don't go. After we had a go at trying to do a horse noise, we looked around these paintings, which some of them were actually really, really good. Did I just try and attempt to make a chicken noise? Yes, I definitely did. Was it any good?
See a cockerel?
Okay, maybe it wasn't a chicken after all and it was actually a cockerel. But anyway, we carried on walking and we saw these parachuters that had some weird colour thing. I have no idea what they were doing, but they look good. And then we sat down and had a little picnic. So I actually made egg mayo sandwiches, which I was really impressed with Tahlia because she didn't drop a single piece. Good girl. So then we went to see the llamas, I think they are. And oh my goodness, that little baby one in the corner on the left, so cute. And I think the story behind that was that its mom didn't have any milk, so I couldn't feed it a bath. Tahlia got given a sticker and I think she was just trying to take it all in. I put the sticker on her, which I think lasted the best part of 2 minutes, and then we saw these sheep, which I think at this point we were both trying to make sheep noises at Tahlia. And when I looked on the other side, I'd found some goats. So then we walked over to the cows. So yeah, this was just us walking over. We had to walk over this like matting, which I think was like to clean our feet because the cows were just like out. I don't know, they weren't caged off. Chris then got really mad because he was wearing flip-flops, so the soap got all into his feet, which, yeah.
Over my fucking flip-flop, I told you.
Oh, livid. Anyway, this was just us walking. Tahlia looks so cute with her little hat on, and then here are the cows. So they were massive, and like they're here every year, so I've seen them already, but I just like, because we're so used to just like normal cows, you look at them and you're like, oh my god, they're massive. And then yeah, just a little clip of Tahlia not being interested in the cows, and me trying to show her. So after looking at the cows, we went and got an ice cream, and they were so expensive. Wow, I'm from the era of 99p ice cream, so it's expensive. But look at the dinosaurs on them; they were cute. And then, of course, I had to share with Tahlia. I think she had more than what I had. And then when I turned around, she was asleep. Oh! So I guess you would call this an agricultural show, but you can see here there's like steam engines, shepherd's huts, music, old bits, I don't know, but yeah. And then we got a nice coffee. Well, I did, and Chris got an Americano.
Black Americano, please, 8 ounce.
So here's me just getting my iced coffee, which was, it was okay. And then we listened to some music for a little bit. We then went to watch a little dog show for a little bit, But to be honest, I don't really get it. Like, they just run to something, and I guess it's who's the fastest. I'm not really sure. And then at this point, we were just so hot that we had to go sit down for like 5 minutes because, yeah. Chris then went and bought some netting or something, camouflage netting to build a den of Tahlia. I'm not really sure. It's best not to ask. This next bit was really fun. So we went over to like the police section, and basically you had to see... it was all about like drink driving, so you had to see how fast your reaction time was. So this is what Chris was doing here. I'd already done mine. And this next part was when you've been drinking, what your like vision's like. So he had to wear like goggles, and it was so interesting. And like you literally didn't know, you could see light, but you couldn't actually see where the button was to press. If you guys are wondering, I beat Chris on the drunken vision test, and Chris beat me on the reaction time thing before that. So this next part was around the same bit as the police thing, and I think Chris just was like trying to see what it was like to shoot from this gun, I think. What are you doing? This was Tahlia's first event where she could actually walk around, and I think she absolutely loved it. Like, she had such a fun day, but she was so tired at the end. So after all that fun, we just went and watched the horses do some little jumps, and I think Tahlia enjoyed watching that. And then Chris decided to be a horse as well, and had Tahlia on her shoulders and on his shoulders, and she loved it.
Is that silly? Please have fun.
Is it? Clearly wasn't the best at recording this, but yeah, here's some horse jumping. We then went and bought some butter and some cheese off of this, is it called Wyke? And we got a little cool bag with it, and that was cool. And then it was getting on for the evening, but we decided to stay for some music, so that is what we did. We then went and got a hog roast, which is my all-time favourite thing ever. So Tahlia had a few chips and some pork, but wasn't that keen. Here is my hog roast. Honestly, it's my favourite thing in the whole wide world. Honestly though, who actually thought to put pork, applesauce and stuff in a roll and make that some sort of sandwich? Like, they're amazing. Chris just had a little hot dog with some onions, and I think he enjoyed it actually. And there's just Tahlia having a little bit of pork. I don't know if she like is her favourite, but she still ate it. We only stayed for a little bit because it was getting late, and when I say the sky looked beautiful, oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm just packing up now. I don't know what the time is actually, 1 second. It is 7:20.
20 past.
So we've been here since 10:30, and it's actually been a really good idea. Good idea. Good old day. Good old day. A good day. Whilst I was just unpacking everything, I thought I would show you this cool bag that we got. So we got the 3 cheeses and the butter. So there was vintage, extra mature and mature, and this cheese is honestly so good. So yeah, for £15 we got that. Does that seem quite a lot? Like, I guess cheese is quite expensive now, isn't it?
What size cheeses are they?
Just like the normal size.
Yeah, that narrows it down.
This size. I know. Yeah, anyway, overall, that was a really good day.
Bye.
I've been before, but Chris hasn't. Chris wasn't going to come, but then he did, and that kind of made the day, don't you think?
Of course it did, I'm amazing.
The only annoying thing was that I wanted to see the sheep, but it shut off for some reason. Anyway, we're off home now, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that vlog. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more like this. Bye!